Hello YouTube. So it's like 11:30 at night or something, and I was almost done with my day. I wasn't even gonna make a YouTube video, like it was done. And you may be wondering, why are you making a YouTube video? Why did you change your shirt and put on more lipstick and set up 2 lamps and like random lamps in your house, and then like, you know, you're still in your pajamas? Well, here's what happened. I saw Brad Mondo's video on like trying out box dye and like never use box dye and look at all these stupid people doing their hair themselves and like all this stuff, right? And it made me so mad, like for so many reasons, and I'm gonna get into it because I was supposed to go to bed, and I feel like this is probably like a little bit petty, but you know what, let's get to it. I put water in a wine glass and we're just gonna talk about it. Okay, so first of all, people cannot afford $200 to $400 to get their hair done and go to a salon and like every 8 weeks like they recommend. Nobody can do that unless you're like Paris Hilton or Kylie Jenner. I don't understand these people who are just like, yeah, we have like money to blow on this like insane thing when you can buy an $8 box dye and do it yourself. Like you have this person bashing people. Like I know that their channels get super famous when he picks their videos to like roast whatever, but like aside from that, the principle of the matter is you're bashing these people who don't want to spend money at a salon, who are trying to do their hair themselves. They want to look cute too. They don't have a right to look cute. They can't look cute. They want to look cute. Like what's the problem? I don't understand. And then I want to talk about my own personal experiences with the hairstylists because they've all been awful. Like when I have tried to do my hair myself, maybe it's not like perfect, but at least I don't have to be embarrassed or ridiculed. Every time I've gone to a salon, a hairstylist feels a need to like look me up and down when I ask for pastel pink. I want pastel pink hair. Whatever, I know that I'm a Pakistani girl and I got like, you know, I have my skin tone and whatever, and like I have jet black hair. I don't care. I want pastel pink. You are the hairstylist. It is your job to do the hair dreams of the people. And so we come in and we're like happy, like little kids, and we're like, oh my God, like I would like some freaking pink hair. I want pink hair, I want pastel hair, I want like white hair, I want hair that's like a unicorn, right? And then I feel like a simple, like, I don't feel like doing it. I'm too lazy, bored. I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm tired, I'm anxious, I have anxiety. Whatever the issue is that you are having, say that instead of looking me up and down and saying, that's the color you want? Your base is really dark. It's like, I know it's really dark. I had a mirror at home and then I Googled how to do this. And then like literally everyone said, hey, it's really hard to do this if you have black hair or brown hair or like hair that isn't somehow white and you were born with white hair. It's gonna be hard for everyone. So why make someone feel like total and utter shit when they come into your salon, saving up their fucking pennies from all the months that they work hard and then wanting this pastel purple hair, and you say, impossible, can't do it, and then make you feel like a dumbass for wanting the color. It is complete bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, I have never had a good experience at a hair salon, and maybe I'm the only one, and I'm just out here in the middle of the night making a freaking video, but I don't care because it made me so mad. And then in the video, his video, and by the way, no hate to Brad Mondo, I like him. He calls me beautiful at the beginning of his videos, which is like amazing. He seems sweet. I like his hair color. I mean, he tested out a box dye and like doing like the mixing and the professional whatever, and then the box dye came out better and he never acknowledged it. And it's like, why not just say, yeah, you ladies living on a budget, you guys are right, this looks great, you can do it, here, let me help you do it, instead of bashing people. I don't understand. And then it's fine. And it's fine. I know he's out here in this YouTube world trying to make money, like I get it, whatever, it's fine. But he has products that he is trying to sell, and it helps him and like his world and his people make money when we are like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get my hair done for $8. Maybe I should pay $250. Today I went to a salon and they quoted me $400 to get my roots done. $400. Who can afford that? Like, that is crazy. And I just want to recount now that I'm done with like my super like crazy ranting that I had to make this video because I was so mad. I was just commenting on Brad's videos because I was so mad. I was like, people cannot afford this. But anyway, now that I'm done with that, I feel a little better. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. So I just want to say, first time going to like a hairstylist wasn't great for me, right? Like they charged me too much and didn't get the color I want, and that's everyone's issue. Like so many people are like, I wanted this, I didn't get the color I want, right? That's fine. Like we all got this stuff, and maybe sometimes it's miscommunication. I'm sure they don't all have the same like training. Maybe it's a salon you go to, price point, whatever. But there's so many people who never get the color they want, and then they're trying to do it at home, and then they're getting like bashed. And then when you try to do it at home and say you're like, oh my god, I tried to do it at home, I don't want to go to work because like I don't want to go to my friend's birthday, whatever, because I look stupid now. Like now I have to spend this money, and say that happens, right? Say whatever. So you go to a salon, and the person in the salon, and I just read an article about this, which I will link below, but the person at the salon would literally bash you. Like, oh my god, what did you do? Your ends need a trim. They need some love, girl. All right, like this is a lot. Like they will make you feel so horrible. It's like, I'm a therapist. Can you imagine if somebody with depression came in and I was like, why didn't you come before? What's wrong with you? Like why does that profession get to just bash you? I don't get it. I've never had that experience with any other professional other than a hairstylist. I'm sorry. And like, I know they're out there making their money, they're trying, it must be a hard job, whatever. But it's like, I'm a counselor, right? Like we don't get paid anything, but I am ethically not allowed to make someone feel like shit. And like one time I had a hairstylist at Great Clips, which is like the very generic, whatever. But I went in for like just like a trim and some layers, which she looked at me like I was crazy. Every time I asked for layers at Great Clips, they're like, what are layers? They're fucking layers. Like they're layers. Do you not know what layers are? Like, oh my god, okay. It's a different video. I feel like Great Clips people, it's fine, whatever. So I went to Great Clips, and the lady said, and I quote, and I was sitting in her chair and she was behind me, and she said, if somebody doesn't tip me today, I'm gonna be so mad. And I guess like people hadn't tipped her all day. And I was like, that is the if lady from Great Clips, if you were watching this, that is the trashiest thing. And I feel like I'm still really timid, but I was way more shy and timid then. So of course, like after the haircut was done, like I was so nice to her. I had to burp. And I was so nice to her, and I tipped her, right? Like, and now I think, I cannot believe I tipped her. She was so rude to me. Again, using my profession as an example, can you imagine me as like a counselor, anybody, like cashier or whatever, somebody like a waitress being like, coming up to your table and being like, if somebody doesn't tip me today, I'm gonna be so mad. Like I can't, I've had the worst. It's like, I would be like, okay, I would either leave the restaurant or I'd have to say something. And the fact that I think she thought like I was younger then. I feel like my general demeanor, like I'm usually slouching, and I feel like people think I'm timid or people think they can do that. But I just like, I think about that a lot. I feel like I know I need to like let it go, peace and love, whatever. But I think about that lady a lot, and I think about like, I'm sure it was her stuff. She was having a bad day, like whatever it was. Maybe she's grown as a person now. But in case she hasn't and you're watching this, fuck you, lady. You were super mean, and I feel like you took advantage of me, and it was rude. Anyway, that was the first bad experience I had with a hairstylist, right? And then secondly, like I will go to like a high-end salon, right? And like I'm not gonna name the salon. I went to a high-end salon, whatever, high-end, right? I'm sorry, I've never left a high-end salon being like, oh my god, my hair's so healthy, everything looks great, this is exactly the color I want. Never, ever, ever. They just didn't know how to blow dry my hair. Like it was still frizzy. And then even before, like during my consultation, she was like, you're not gonna get the pretty blonde that you want. And I was like, thank you. Like, I feel like if I don't know whatever about whatever, and I go to somebody who's supposed to be a professional, like, be nicer. right? And then it's every salon I go to, every single person, so negative. It's like, I'll be like, I just want to quilt, I want to get my roots done, which happened recently, or even before when I had like my natural, like virgin black hair. I would go to a salon and be like, hey, like I want to get purple hair, right? I want pastel hair, whatever. And then it's like, and they'll look at you like you're the dumbest person ever, and like you ask them how to spell orange. Like it's so obvious that they're just like, why are you wasting my time? Like I need somebody who's like a level 7 blonde, and that's easier for my life. Like, you know, they just do not want to work on your jet black hair. It's like, just say that. Don't make me feel stupid though. And so they'll look at you, they'll be like, that's gonna be really hard to achieve. Like really, really hard to achieve. Like it's gonna take a couple of sessions, and like, are you sure you want to do that? I feel like and they'll try to sway you from the color you want. Do not let them sway you. Do not let them sway you from the color you want, that you looked at on Tumblr for months and months and months, and you wanted, and you have whole scenarios in your head with that hair color and how that cute boy is gonna like you when you have that hair color. Do not let them sway you into getting another fucking hair color. You want the hair color, you get the hair color. I'm so mad. Okay, and then you'll finally, and it's like, why can't they just be positive? Why can't they say, hey, this will be tough? And I'm sure I'm gonna feel like someone's gonna comment being like, I'm a hairstylist like that. Like, I don't know which hairstylist you've been talking to, but like, I've lived in 2 states now, like East Coast, Georgia. Now I live in freaking Washington, West Coast, right? And same experience, 2 places so far away, right? Like, no one will ever just be like, you know what, that's a hard color to achieve, but like, let's work on it together. Like, I like your style. That's gonna look great on you. Let's do this. It's always like freaking people in a bad mood. It's like they're always in a bad mood, and they're always just like, how dare you come into my salon with your super weird requests? Like, we don't do that. We just do light toning and like sprinklings of shampoo. Like, that seems too hard. Also, have you ever tried to go in for a trim and then 5 inches of your hair was cut off? Because yeah, that happens at salons. That's super great. Love that. And then after all of that, right, and you go on YouTube and you're just looking at other people, and you want to find like people who are trying to do their hair themselves and like whatever, you want to save money because of your bad experiences at salons. And then you have people being like, wow, you didn't go to a salon? Like, why wouldn't you go to a salon? It's so dumb that you're trying to do it yourself. That's really like harsh. And then you have people making videos about it, making fun of people. I'm sorry, that is so like, are we just supposed to like just like kill ourselves? Like, what are we supposed to do? I don't get it. I'm super pissed. Do not let them sway you from the hair color you want. Okay, if you want a hair color and you feel like the vibe in the salon is like it's 6 o'clock and they close at 7 and they don't want to do it, or they don't want to book you because they have no incentive to work on your harder hair, right? If they go by length or by time, they have no incentive. It's not like, you know, they get a freaking medal for working harder. They just have no incentive to do your hair if it's harder. I think that's one of the main issues. And I have seen a couple of forums where they're talking about how salons are greedier and whatever. I don't know about that. I don't know the economics really of the hair situation. I just know my experiences have been awful. And I'll link a couple articles down below, like, because I feel like I've seen a lot of people with my experiences, and it just makes me so mad. So I had to do this video like randomly for no reason, and like was literally getting ready for bed. And then freaking that video, he literally shows a box dye doing a good job, and then like doesn't tell the audience, like doesn't tell his viewers like, oh, like maybe I was wrong and this is kind of good. Like, you know, you people who want $8 hair, like you might actually get really good shiny hair. Like, doesn't say that, just kind of like praises the box dye, but says it's the actual professional hair color, but it's not. Like, I will link that video down below. It pisses me off so much, and I just feel like there's a certain amount of privilege involved in that, because you might be a millionaire, you might make a whole bunch of money, and you can just like be like, oh, I need to have time to spend $400. Like, some people have like student loans and like minimum wage jobs, and we cannot just be like, okay, I'm gonna do this like luxury thing and just spend a whole bunch of money on my hair. You want to do a box dye, it's easier. You want to try to do your hair yourself, it's cheaper and easier, usually, sometimes. I don't know. I'm so mad. I'm like so mad. I'm so mad I'm sweating. Okay, it's fine. I just cannot believe that, you know? I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm just hurt. I'm hurt, and I feel bad for all the girls who are like, they want this hair color and they're made to feel really bad about it because either hairstylist doesn't know how to do it, but she's gonna make you feel bad about it, which is so fucked up. Or Or she doesn't have the time to do it and she still wants to make you feel like she wants to go home, like, right? Or like she doesn't want to book a 5-hour appointment. She doesn't have incentive to do that. If she's gonna get paid the same $200, whether you come in as a level 7 blonde and get like a touch up, or you come in with jet black hair and want a touch up, if she gets paid the same amount of money, what incentive does she have to be nice to you, to like care about your hair, or care about like being like supportive? She doesn't. They just have no incentive. They're just like, I'm getting paid the same amount of money, I don't give a fuck, like I really don't want to do this, so no, I'm not going to be nice to you, I'm not going to make you feel like supported or whatever. It's just like, get the fuck out of my salon, I'm making the same amount of money. And I get it. I've had bad days, like I understand where you're just like, oh my god, like I just want to go home and eat a cupcake, I don't care about my job. But I just feel like I have had that experience in every salon I have went to, and it's just been incredibly like upsetting. That's all. And then when you come home and you're like, I'm gonna relax on YouTube, and you see people just bashing people who are trying to get their hair done for $8, it pisses me off. Okay, thank you, goodbye. Subscribe.